Can you help me switch off the air conditioning? So I'm just going to take a few minutes to... Hello. Thank you all for joining in. I'm just going to take a few seconds to connect. Hello. Thank you for joining in. Welcome to Life's Journey with Benedicta. I'm just going to take a few minutes to connect to my Instagram live. Instagram live. While we wait for the timeline to populate, I'll just... So I'm trying to see what's happening. I think Instagram is a bit slow. Hello everyone, welcome to Life's Journey. Welcome to Life's Journey with Benedicta. On today's topic, we're going to be discussing how to become mentally strong. The secret to becoming mentally strong. Simply Vic, hello. Sophie_Anderson, hello. Sylvia Mabe, thank you for joining in. Thank you all for joining in, and so sorry we're starting late. I had a bit of a challenge with one of the network providers, but hopefully we're going to have a seamless session today. Thank you for joining in. Obiare, I know. Thank you all for joining in, and if you haven't been joining us on this series, what are you waiting for? It is Life's Journey with Benedicta, and we've had about 9 exciting episodes, all loaded up on our YouTube channel. It is youtube.com/Tastebudz. So if you haven't watched our previous series, go on our YouTube channel and catch up. So on today's channel, Lara, my darling, how are you doing? Thank you, Lara, for joining in. And as usual, I'm going to be sharing some stories with you, like my personal challenges in the past and how I was able to deal with some of them, how I was able to overcome some of them, how I am living with some of them. It is all part of the mental strength we are going to be discussing today. Part of the mental toughness we're going to be discussing today. Why you need to be mentally tough. Why you need to stay mentally tough at all times. So that is the topic for today. So, before I start, I'm just going to wait for a few seconds for a few more people to join in, and then we'll begin. So feel free to join in if you would like to say hi. If you have a story you would like to share with us, all you have to do is to wave during the show, and I can bring you on. Lapex3, hello. Judy Ofulue, my people, thank you for joining in. So if you have stories that you feel will be motivating, that other people can learn from, on how you've been able to stay mentally tough, please wave your hands and I'll bring you on to share them with us. So what do we understand by mental toughness or mental strength? What is mental strength? What does it mean to be able to exude mental strength or show mental strength in different situations or different circumstances. What is mental strength? Or rather, what do we perceive mental strength to be? What does it mean to us? Because for me, my own definition of what mental strength is might not be yours. But just looking at it, mental strength, we can say mental strength is the ability to be able to carry out certain functions or to be able to be efficient and effective despite going through stress or despite being under pressure or being anxious over certain things that are going on in your life. You do not allow the circumstances to determine how you react to situations or how you react to events. Like I'll always tell people, life happens. We do not have control over what happens to us or what happens around us. But what we do have control over is how we choose to react to these situations, how we choose to react to the events around us. That is what is going to determine your mental toughness, your mental strength. And on today's show, we're going to be discussing why it is important. Lola Chemical joined. Okay, I can see your hands up. And Cakes _ N Bakes, I can see your hands up. Don't worry. In the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to be bringing you on so you can come on and share your story with us. Okay? So, back to what I was saying, why is it important that we exude mental strength? Why is it important that we train ourselves to become mentally tough? You see, some of us were not born mentally strong. Some of us, I mean, you can relate with this. We all went through secondary school, high school, or primary school, and some of us used to be bullied in school as children, and some of us were the ones bullied, not the ones on the receiving end. So this whole mental strength and mental toughness starts even with babies, starts from when we are very little and sometimes even unconscious of the things we choose to do. So some of us have always known ourselves to be mentally strong, while some of us had to learn over the years how to become mentally strong or mentally tough. Maybe as a result of events surrounding us, as a result of the experiences we've had in life. All of these things shaping us to who we are today. So some of us now are mentally strong. We're mentally prepared to handle any challenge that comes our way or handle any situation that we find ourselves in, while some of us aren't. So how do we become mentally strong, or how do we train ourselves to becoming mentally strong? You see, it is only natural in life that some people are not willing to put in the hard work that is involved. Because training yourself into becoming mentally strong is not an easy journey. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's something achievable. Some people believe they can never achieve that, so why bother? Some people believe that nothing good, nothing positive can ever come out of their efforts, so they don't even bother. And some people are just very comfortable in the present state that they find themselves in, or in any situation at all they find themselves in. They just accept it. They don't fight it. They don't try to change it. Even if it's unfavorable to them, they just accept it because they believe they do not have the strength that it takes for them to turn things around. So you have to search yourself, search your soul, ask yourself these questions. Can I really turn around the situations that I find myself in if they are unpleasant, If there are things that I do not want to find myself in, if you find yourself in a situation that you're not happy about, you aren't excited about it, it is not the path you want for yourself, do you have the strength to get up and turn things around? Do you think it is worth it? Do you think it is worth giving it a try? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself. And when you ask yourself this question and you get the answers to them, and you feel it is worth giving a try, it is worth changing things around to suit your purpose or to suit your calling, then it is time to work on your mental strength. It is very important for us to know that when you are mentally tough, you begin to have clarity of purpose concerning your future, concerning your goals in life, concerning your aspirations, your desires, the things you want. When you have mental strength, you begin to experience self-love. You begin to experience self-confidence because you know what it is you want in life, and you know you have the strength, the willingness, and all that it takes to get it, to work towards that goal. Those are the importance of being mentally tough. Life does it toss you around? Does it make you give up? Does it make you lose focus of your purpose, of your goal? If the answer is yes, then you aren't mentally toughened. You aren't mentally strong to do those things that you desire, or to see those things you want to begin to be made manifest in your life. So you have to begin to put in the work to toughen your mind mentally, to be able to take things in your own stride, to be able to digest situations, understand them for what they are, and instead of dwelling on the problems that you find yourself in, you begin to think of solutions. You begin to see opportunities in challenges. You begin to see breakthroughs in deadlock situations. That is what a tough mindset can do for you. And that is why we all need to be mentally tough. We all need to be mentally prepared for this journey called life. So, like I said, I'm going to be discussing, or rather I'm going to be telling you a story about a challenging situation that I found myself in. I like to see some situations that people will look at as sad, unfortunate, terrible. I like to see them as unpleasant situations. I like to see them as, I don't like to see them as a sad situation. I don't like to see them as the end of the world or an unfortunate second. Because if you do not have these breaking points, or you do not have the situations whereby you are totally broken, you will not be able to build your mental muscle. You will not be able to build yourself for what the world has in store for you. You cannot have it rosy all the time. The world is filled with ups and downs. How we handle ourselves when we are in our lowest low is what makes us mentally tough. It is what that prepares us for the journey ahead. I don't know if some of you watched one of the first episodes we did when I talked about moving to Lagos and having to start a new business all over again. Yes, that was a test for, or one of the many tests I've had to go through to determine how mentally strong I was or how mentally prepared I was for this journey called life. When I came to Lagos, I started my catering business all over again, or rather I would say a new catering business or a new catering company, because I've been catering for over 11 years, I would say over 12 years, but in Lagos I've been catering for 3 years. So imagine leaving my business name and everything I knew how to do in Port Harcourt and coming to Lagos to start an entirely new brand, a totally new brand. I had no godfathers or godmothers in Lagos. I knew no one in the, in the entertainment industry, as in the culinary industry here in Lagos. So I was like a fish fresh out of water. So I didn't even know what to expect, coming to Lagos. And if you're used to having a business where you have over 100 employees, you have over 100 people working for you, you pay salaries in the tune of millions every month, and then you have to come to Lagos and you have to start all over again on a very, very small scale. It was very, very, very challenging. I said it to myself that if I can do it once, I can do it again. So imagine coming to Lagos and having to start catering for one person. I think it was the lowest I have ever gotten in my life. I had to start Tastebudz NG, which is my business name here in Lagos. I had to start catering. I had to start advertising. I had to start looking for clientele. I mean, the very first day I had my first job, the job was 18,000 naira worth of food. Someone called our customer care line and said they wanted to order a few of the things they saw on my Instagram page, and it was worth 18,000 naira. I was very excited, like I was excited. It was a new beginning and everything, but imagine having to start with something that little. It was heartbreaking. I was excited for a new beginning, don't get me wrong, but I couldn't believe it. I looked at it, I was like, am I really, is this real? I mean, how long is it going to take for me to build my clientele from 18,000 naira to 50,000 naira to 100,000 naira to 500,000 naira to 1 million to millions of naira that I was used to? I didn't know anyone in Lagos. So then I realized that patience sometimes, patience during very difficult situation is a test for your mental strength. Patience. How patient are you? How patient can you be when things have hit rock bottom, when you are starting all over again, or when you are on a journey that has no destination? Because I mean, when you're on a journey, you don't know what the outcome of the journey is going to be like. So it's a whole new adventure. And you don't know where it's headed to, but you are positive. You want to stay positive because you believe in yourself. And that is what mental toughness is all about. When you believe in yourself, you believe that what you've got to offer is unique. You will be able to stand the test of time. You will be able to exercise patience. When people think you're crazy, when people think you've lost it, because I mean, a lot of my relatives, my childhood friends, they thought I was finally going crazy, you know? Like, why would you work so hard, build a dream company, and then you're now going over to Lagos to start all over again? That is madness. And today when I look back, I am so grateful I relocated to Lagos when I did. Port Harcourt, in terms of commerce and industry, is a shadow of itself. It's no longer what it used to be. Look at the ban on importation. 80% of the raw materials I used to use in my yogurt production, in my yogurt company in Port Harcourt, were imported. I don't know how I would have been able to survive today with the ban on importation, with a hike in foreign goods as a result of the crash of the naira to the dollar. I don't even know what that business would have looked like. But I took a leap of faith because I believed in myself. I believed in what I can achieve. I believed in what I was good at. I knew I had something to offer. I knew I had something to offer Lagos. And then I came. Fast forward 2 years into my business, because I started this, the Tastebudz brand started January 2015. No, January 2016, 2017. Yes. I think sometime December, January 2017. That was when the Tastebudz brand was birthed in Lagos. Fast forward 3 years later, to the glory of God, we are doing business in 6 figures, you know? And I remember starting with just one client, and it was 18,000 naira job. There were days in that first 1 month of operation that we had jobs for 5,000 naira. There were days in that first 1 month of operation when we had jobs for 3,500 naira. Hello, black versus gray. Sheon, how are you doing? So there is nothing that beats patience and perseverance. And patience and perseverance has also to do with you understanding your purpose, you understanding your capabilities, you believing in yourself and believing in what you have to offer. All of these can never be achieved if you do not have mental strength. You will never be able to believe in yourself. You will never be able to believe in what you have to offer. Because first things first, if you do not believe in yourself, you do not believe that what you have to offer is good enough, you will never be able to step forward and offer it. So these are all, or rather some of the advantages of mental strength, mental toughness. This is the reason why we have to cultivate it. It doesn't just come naturally to some of us. We actually have to make conscious effort to build our mental muscle. Oh, thank you, Simply Vic. I just missed a sneeze. I love to sneeze and I don't like to miss my sneeze. Daddy Freeze hates that about me and he doesn't understand it. When you want to sneeze and you miss that sneeze, I don't know if you can relate to that. It's not a good feeling. So I just missed my sneeze. Simply Vic, thank you. God bless my hustle. Thank you so much. Chukwaso, hello. So that is it. That is it. Are we going to sit down today and say we are comfortable with unpleasant situations that we find ourselves in, or we are willing to take the challenge to turn things around, to stand up for the things that we believe in, to pursue our dreams, to change the narrative of what people think of us and start living exactly the way we want to? That is what mental strength can make you achieve. Now, Remy, my darling, honestly, challenging, it's an understatement. It was so challenging. There were days I was so depressed. There were days I was frustrated, but I kept going because I knew I did it once, and you're building your mental strength. It is very important that you surround yourself with people that believe in you, people that see your true potentials, people that are willing to encourage you, to nurture you, and to watch you grow. It is very vital. Do not surround yourself with people who believe in you. Because at that stage or at that point where you're trying to build your mental strength, you're going to have days that you are weak. You're going to have days that you feel like giving up on yourself. So the last thing you need in this world is to be surrounded by people that do not believe in you. You don't need that, sister. You don't. So surround yourself mentally tough. So I had Daddy Freeze. He believed so much in me. He kept encouraging me. He kept helping me to push my brand, to strategize a profitable marketing platform that will showcase all that I had to offer. So it is very, very, very important that you surround yourself with people that believe in you, people that will help you grow. So that was my own experience. That is one of the many experiences that I have had to showcase my mental strength. So what is yours? Let us hear it. There is a lady here that wanted to join. Is it Ebube Kwe, who joined? Okay, so I'm going to bring you on. So if you have an experience or you have a story you'd like to share with us, just wave your hands and I'm going to bring you on so we can hear your story. Someone too bad. This one. I'm trying to this network of things. We've been struggling with the network since yesterday. Daddy Freeze just helped me to reconnect. So what we do is we switch in between 3 different network providers. So sometimes when one goes off and it's impossible to reconnect, we try to switch on to the next network provider. And if that one doesn't work, we try to switch on to the next network provider. So it's crazy, but so sorry. Thank you for joining in and thank you for your patience. There was a lady here that wanted me to bring her on, and I don't know if it's my network or it's her network, but it's so difficult. I'm unable to bring her on. So the 3 things that we should take home from today's topic: the importance of building your mental strength, what mental strength is all about, the things that building your mental strength can help you to achieve. They are numerous. They are numerous. We just mentioned a few. Helping you have clarity of purpose, helping you to achieve self-love, helping you to believe in yourself. If you're one of those people that have lost faith in your ability to do things, in your ability to change things, or in your ability to pursue those things you desire, mental strength can help you to achieve them, or can help you in achieving those things. So it is important that we build our mental strength. We should list it as one of our priorities for this year. If you know you have been bullied in the past, if you know you have allowed life to beat you up because you felt, what is the point in trying? I'm going to fail anyway. Even if I do try, I'm still going to fail. Or I better accept the situation I find myself in. There is no point in trying. Why? Who says so? You are the only one that has the permission. You are the only one that has the permission to give up. You are the only one that can permit yourself to be called or to be looked upon as a failure. If you stand up today and you say, no, you know what? Enough. I'm going to turn things around in my life concerning my career. I'm going to turn things around in my life concerning my finances. I'm going to turn things around in my life concerning my relationship status. I'm going to turn things around in my life concerning my marriage. You alone have that power to do so. Please, it is very, very, very important that we build our mental muscle. Let us start visualizing ourselves in those positions that we want to see ourselves in. That is the power of positive thinking. If you haven't built your mental muscle or your mental mindset to a certain state or to a certain extent, you cannot visualize yourself in some certain positions. So you owe it to yourself to do that. There is no one, absolutely no one that can do that for you. You alone have the power to make things happen. So please, enough of giving up on yourself, enough of accepting unpleasant situations because you feel you do not have what it takes to turn things around. You do have what it takes. I am here and I'm telling you, you do have what it takes to turn things around. Do not give up on yourself. Even when you're broken. Because when you're broken, when you're in your low, that is when you have the strength to turn things around. There is so much strength in weakness, but we do not realize that. And if there is anything I'm here to tell you is that sometimes you need to hit rock bottom in order to see clearly. You need to hit rock bottom. You need to be stripped of everything that you know it to be, as it used to be. You need to be stripped of your comfort and everything you once had, for you to realize that there is a bigger dream, there is a bigger challenging situations. Embrace your unpleasant situations. Embrace all the challenges that life throws at you, because it is only when you are in this pleasant position that you begin to see with better clarity what you can make out of the situation. You are stronger than you think you are. You really are stronger than you think you are. I have had to do it so many times in different unpleasant situations that I found myself in, but I found myself bouncing back, coming out stronger, better, not without a scar, but I wear my scar with a smile. I wear it with pride, because I know it is part of what makes me me. And if there is anything it has taught me self-love, self-appreciation. I appreciate myself for who I am today. I do not get angry with myself for who I was in the past, because I was much younger. I made some mistakes that I learned from, and I became for it. So if you have been going through difficult times, you have been going through challenging situations, and you have given up on yourself so many times, I am here to tell you that you can hit rock bottom and bounce back again. I did it with Tastebudz. I am not where I want to be, not even near. But I am going somewhere. I'm on a mission. I'm going somewhere. I am going somewhere, and I know I will get there. And I do not want us today to look at mental strength as a form of self-deceit, because some people expect too much from themselves. Some people push themselves too hard. Some people do not even realize what their capabilities are. For example, if you know you're not very good in mathematics and physics, and no matter how hard you try, it is just not your forte. Then you wake up one morning and you decide that you want to go and study astral physics. That is ridiculous. That is foolhardy. That is you not being realistic. That is you not knowing what your strengths are. So there is a difference between being mentally tough, building yourself mentally, or building your mental muscle, and you deceiving yourself or deluding yourself into believing that you can do some certain things that you are not gifted to do, or you have no understanding of. So please let us know the difference. In building your mental muscle, or in building your mental capacity, you have to know what your strengths are. Work on your strengths. Work on them. Utilize them in order for you to discover or to rediscover who you truly are. And as always, I will tell you that self-deceit is the greatest form of deceit. May you always remain true to yourself. May you always know what you are capable of doing at all times. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. It's unfortunate I couldn't bring this lady on. She has been joining for God knows 5 minutes now. It's just rotating, and I don't know if that's my network or it's her network. But try to refresh. It's still just So that is it. I couldn't bring her. Let's just try one more time. Go live. Let's just try one more time and see if she can come on and tell us her story. Cakes underscore N underscore bakes. I don't know if it's your network or mine, but we're waiting for her to join in. We're waiting for her to join in. Cakes underscore N underscore bakes underscore 01. Network is really bad. I'm unable to go live with her. Oof. I think it's her own network because mine it's okay now. Let me try. Okay. So guys, my network is good, yeah. Chuku Asoka, my network is good, so I think it has to be hers. So thank you all for joining in. And remember, if you haven't built or thought about building your mental strength and your mental capacity, it is a must do. It is something that you will be glad you did in the long run. It's going to help different aspects of your life. So work on it, work on it. I have been working on mine and I will continue to work on mine because it is a work in progress. It is not something you just work on and let it go. It is something you work on and you keep working on. It is a work in progress. So God bless you guys and keep being you. Thank you for joining in and see you next time. Same time. Hopefully we're able to start 7 for 7 next week, Saturday. Catch up on our previous series if you haven't. My name is Benedicta and this is Life's Journey. Remember, we're here to learn from each other, listen to each other tell their stories, and encourage each other on our journey through life. I pray I can. It's not easy, Chukwuamaka. It isn't easy, but you can do it. Baby steps. Baby steps. You can do it. It is worth the try. Take care, everyone. Love you. Thank you, Remy, my darling sister, Dr. Remy. Love you too, and thank you for joining in. God bless you. Bye-bye. Instagram. What do I do? Share on my YouTube. Is it share? Share on YouTube. YouTube.
This is what you do, babe. Stop.